With European football successfully back underway and the Champions League Final 8 already decided, I just simply cannot wait to find out who is going to win this competition. So I'm not going to. I wanted the greatest simulator available, the most realistic predictor of results, to be able to work out who is going to win this prestigious competition. But that wasn't available, so I decided to go with the show that's FIFA 20 instead. It's your boy, No Trim Niran. We're back again, and we're using FIFA 20 to predict who is going to win this year's Champions League from this point onwards. We've got all the final 8 teams. We've got the quarterfinals set up. There's no face cam today. It is 59 degrees Celsius in my room, and monetization would not be happening if I had my camera on. Having said that, with the last video, technically anything is possible around here now. But if you're going to enjoy this video, then feel free to slap a like on it, and of course subscribe if you're new to the channel. Now, the first of the quarterfinals is on Wednesday. It's between Atalanta and Paris Saint-Germain, and quite poetically, that's the first quarterfinal that seems to have randomly generated out of the fixture list on this too. Who said FIFA wasn't realistic, man? I mean, apart from the fact it was me. I literally did just say that at the start of the video. So here we go, the first of the quarterfinals. We'll come back for the second leg later on in the video, whenever it happens to happen. That was not a very well structured sentence. I did go to school, I promise. Atalanta v Paris Saint-Germain then. Who is gonna come out on top in this first knockout stage match? Yeah, right, okay. It's still all to play for in the second leg. Atalanta 0, and thanks to a brace from Icardi, a goal from Neymar, and a goal from Thiago Silva, Paris Saint-Germain 4. Away goals as well, just to add insult to injury for Atalanta. A pretty one-sided first quarter-final there, but now we've got Atletico Madrid versus Rb Leipzig, which promises to be a lot more evenly matched. Now this is the second of the quarter-finals. I don't know how we're managing to do this in order so far, but we move. Marcos Llorente on the bench. I hope he never comes off it. I hope he never returns to the football pitch. Atletico Madrid of Spain v Leipzig of Germany. It's a 3-2 victory. An absolute thriller of a game overall. An absolute classic underneath the floodlights. Renan Lodi, the Brazilian left-back, in the end scoring the winner for Atletico in the first leg. Now, the second of the French representatives in the final 8 here of the Champions League meets the final representative of the English game, which is of course Manchester City. It's Lyon versus City here. Now this is a crucial game for Lyon. They've got the home leg first. If they get peppered like Atalanta did in the first game, then it could be a bit of a wrap. Ex-City employee Denier will be looking to deny his former club at the back, and it's a 1-1 draw. Okay, I mean, City is still in the ascendancy with the away goal, but that is a pretty respectable result for Lyon in France, and a red card as well for Zinchenko. And now for the fourth and final first leg, we've got two of Europe's powerhouses facing off against each other. It's FC Bayern Munich versus FC Barcelona. The cast is A-list to say the least. Robert Lewandowski, Thomas Muller, and one of the breakthrough European players of this season, Serge Gnabry. Whilst over at Barsa, the likes of ter Stegen, Piqué, Luis Suarez, and of course that man, Lionel Messi, who will come out on top in Germany for the first leg. It is the Germans, and it is that man, Serge Gnabry, who gets the goal. Cuenca with a yellow card. Who even is that? On to the second legs now, and trust me, it's still all to play for here. The comeback of dreams, okay? It's 4-0 on aggregate to Paris Saint-Germain. Remember, they don't call them Atalanstanbul for nothing, okay? 5-0 away from home win for the Italians. I'm calling it right here, right now. Oh, for God's sake. At least the consistency is on point. Over to you then, Leipzig and Atletico. The PSG-Atalanta fixture was not the open event that we were hoping it would be, but at 3-2 to Atletico, this is a much tighter affair. If Leipzig win by 2 clear goals, they're through to the semis for the first time in their history. Let's get amongst this. Can Leipzig get the better of Atletico? They can't. What is going on? What is with everyone having the same scoreline in the second leg as they did in the first? But Atletico took the lead and just kept taking the lead during the course of the game, really. I don't think Leipzig can really complain. They were constantly on the back foot. And now for a second leg at the Etihad. It's Manchester City up against Lyon. This one finished 1-1 in the first leg, which technically means Manchester City do have the edge with the away goal. Can the youngsters, the relatively inexperienced at this level at Lyon, get the better of Pep Guardiola's Titans, Manchester City? What are we saying? I mean, City should win. They are the favourites, and they do live live up to that billing, with goals from Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus as a substitute. Unfortunately for Lyon, it is the end of the road for them. And finally, arguably the biggest of the quarterfinals drawn, it is those two again. Barcelona versus Bayern Munich. Bayern taking a slim lead into this second leg. Ignore the fact that it's happening in August 28th, 2019. Regardless, can Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez and Antoine Griezmann and co spark a comeback against the German giant? We jump into the second leg and it's a 2-0 victory for Barcelona, but it was none of the aforementioned players that lead the comeback. It was instead Arthur Melo, technically doesn't even play for them anymore. The Brazilian who's joined Juventus in the summer has bitten back Bayern Munich. So just to reiterate, these are your 4 clubs left: Atletico, Barsa, Manchester City and Paris Saint-Germain. All ridiculously good sides, all 5-star on the game. So this is the first of the semi-finals, which means the other one is going to be an all-Spanish affair. It's Paris Saint-Germain versus Manchester City. Now, this is it's a titanic clash, isn't it? It's two very, very attack-minded sides. It is Sunday, August 11th. Somehow this game is occurring before the quarterfinals had even finished. PSG versus Manchester City. It's a 1-1 draw, a very tightly contested game once again. So an away goal is the only difference between the sides in the first semi-final. But what about the second? Atletico versus Barcelona. As I mentioned, it's an all La Liga lineup. What is going to happen? It is indeed. It is a 1-1 draw. It's the exact same result. Once again, an away goal crucial maybe for the away side here in Barcelona. But Alvaro Morata scoring a penalty just 3 minutes after an opener from Frenchman Antoine Griezmann, and it leaves it all tied in both of the semis. Manchester City bring Paris Saint-Germain back to their abode. Can the French side get anything out of the Etihad? They need some kind of away goal, realistically. The game is simming, and Paris Saint-Germain do nab an away win. Manchester City's Champions League hoodoo continues, and like 2017, it's a French side that is their undoing. The Oil Clasico sees Ligue 1's finest progressing into the final. And now for the other semi, Barsa versus Atletico Madrid. Don't think I'd forgotten about you Spanish boys. Once again, it's all up in the air. A 1-1 draw in the first leg leaves Barcelona slightly in the driving seat, but as we saw in the first semi-final, that means nothing if you can't do it at home as well. They don't even have their home stadium in the game, so the chances are this could be difficult. It's a 0-0 draw, which sees Barcelona, after an absolutely thrilling second leg, go through to the final versus Paris Saint-Germain on away goals rule only. So this then is it. It's the final of the Champions League as predicted by FIFA 20, and it's Paris Saint-Germain who, after numerous attempts to get this far, have failed to do so in recent years, and Barcelona in a similar situation in what is an absolutely packed Champions League final stadium. They're all 2 meters apart. Trust me, it's okay. With the history of these two sides in this competition, I'm expecting both to bottle it and both to lose. Atletico Madrid will just come out of nowhere and lift a trophy at the end of the game. Now we wait 6 years for somebody to make a forward run. Lionel Messi, can he make the magic happen? Absolutely not. Sergio Busquets, the ball into Suarez. He went past his man, but couldn't get the ball past Keylor Navas. A clinically dull and quite categorically depressing first half is going on here. As per usual, because the AI of this game can be described as grey at best, there's been very limited chances here. Luis Suarez has shot really the only one of note so far. Messi loses the ball. He's not been able to get into the game at all, find his usual dribbling magician-esque flow at all. Kylian Mbappe looking to do just that though. Neymar playing that through towards Icardi, and the shot is tipped just wide. See it again on the replay. Icardi, oh, what a save. That's the end of the first half. A KG at best affair here. Borderline Vanarama National League quality, quite frankly. This could be a big chance for Neymar up against his former employers. Mbappe stood over it as well. Lets it go for Neymar. It hits the woodwork. It had Ter Stegen beaten, but it cannons off the post. What are you doing? Why are you chipping that there? Arta here down the left-hand side for Barca. He's got men in the middle and chooses to cut back and give the ball away. I've had enough of this game. Don't know who he's seen, I'll be brutally honest with you. They've just substituted Lionel Messi. They have just brought Lionel Messi off in a Champions League final. Neymar Jr. cutting in into Mbappe, who why are you trying to flick it up there? What is wrong with you? If this goes to extra time, I will probably end it all. I'm actually gonna end it all. This is actually inhumane for the fans. They've traveled here and they've got to witness another half an hour of this. They've brought on Braithwaite. Do Barcelona even want to win this game? There's a mistake there from Barca. Neymar, please do something with the ball. Verratti, Cavani. When I tell you, I'm absolutely flabbergasted. In what scenario was that the best thing to do? Both teams are playing here like they settled for penalties the moment they qualified for the final. Well, I cannot stress to you how abysmal the AI of this game are. If there's anyone from EA watching, you have genuinely made the worst AI in human history. You know what? Nah, I've seen the light. How are the fans so excited? I'd have fallen asleep 116 minutes ago if I was there. I'm not allowing anyone to win this. That's it. There's no winner of the Champions League. Neither of these clubs even remotely deserve to be in a position to lift silverware. I told you this was going to happen at the start. And there you have it. Today's bombshell. FIFA 20 predicts that nobody is going to win the Champions League. If you enjoyed it though, feel free to slap a like on the video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let me know who you think is going to win the Champions League down in the comments section below. Ideally, it would be nice to have some kind of winner, unlike the situation at hand here. You can also follow me on social media though. It is at @theofficialfng on Twitter and on Insta. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourselves. And goodbye. I'm never playing this game ever again. That is it.